So we go live again today. So hey viewers, welcome to BL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about the most benefic planet, Jupiter, getting Asta, that is Combust. And that's happening from the 23rd of this month, that is February, and it's going to be Asta till the 27th of March. In this video, I will be explaining, first of all, what does this mean? What is this phenomena of Asta combustion? And then in the latter segment, I will be explaining as to what is the impact of this Jupiter getting Asta combust for all the 12 ascendants or the moon signs or the ones who are having Jupiter Mahadasha. So this is going to be really important for the ones who have Sun Dasha going on or planets placed in the Shatavisha Nakshatra, Purva Bhadra Nakshatra, or planets in Aquarius sign. That is also going to get impacted. So you must stick on to this video till the end and must hear the summary part, because I'll be showing you the planetary the positions also in the sky, declination wise, because it's very essential to understand this phenomena first. And I will be showing you a little bit of, transcript from the Surya Sidhanta also in this video, where I will be sharing the meaning of what exactly the sages wanted to convey us. Very important video. And if you are watching me for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, do hit the like button, do share this video, because it's a short tutorial also in a way, because the ones who don't know what is declination, what is Asta, and what is this combustion, phenomena of combustion, they will get a lot of clarity in this video. All right, so let's start. I'll share the screen first and I will show you what exactly does this mean. So just give me a moment. These are live sessions. Okay. So let me show you, first of all. Okay, so Jupiter is going to be combust from 23rd of February. This is Drik Panchanga, New Delhi, India time I've taken. So you should also visit this Drik Panchanga. It is a very comfortable site where you can put up your chart also. And this is what is Jupiter Asta, and it will be different for different locations. Jupiter Astangata and the Panchanga and the kind of, you're using the Ayamsha. So it depends on that also. So different softwares will be showing different things that Jupiter is going to be getting combust from February 23rd, that the one I use, and I follow Drik Panchanga also. So till the 27th of March is going to be Asta for 32 days. And it said that whenever any planet, any benefic planet, Venus, Jupiter, they are Asta, then marriage ceremony or any kind of religious ceremony is not performed. All right. So see, you must understand what is combustion. Combustion is a phenomena where the planets are somewhere in the close vicinity to Sun. Sun is the source of light, source of energy. It's actually the ever powerful. So when any planet comes in such an orb where they are lopa, they are astangata, they can't be visible. So the angular distance between Sun and Jupiter when is plus minus 11 degrees, either sides. Before Sun's, if Jupiter is at 11 degrees, it starts getting combust. And when it is away from Sun, 11 degrees in that orb, it is combust. That is why it is the span of 32 days when it is going to get Asta. I must show you how, you can see this in the planetary sky also. I hope it's visible. So this is what is, the Astangata in the sky. These are the declinations where where the planets are in the sky. So that is how you can check. So let me change the date and show you what exactly is happening. So suppose we start with 23rd. So 23rd would be, yeah. So this is where, if you can just, have a close look, Jupiter and Sun are in the same orb. Can you see? And can you see slowly and gradually all the planets are also moving towards the sign of Capricorn. So this is what is the declination. This is how you see the declination. So now we move day by day, 24th, 25th, 26th. Can you see all the planets are shifting towards the closer vicinity to Sun, and Saturn also in the sign of Capricorn. So now here it is coming closer and closer and closer. And on the 3rd, if you can see, there is a conjunction of Sun, Jupiter, Moon also. This is what is the most important. See, it is going to be in Shatabhishaka and then in Purva Bhadra also. So this is where, you know, the combustion is going to be very close. So the it's like a, you know, a planet which is benefic is combust or in retrogression. As a matter of fact, it's considered to be losing its beneficence or its benevolence. So this is why. And can you see all the planets gradually will be conjoining here also. They are looking so far. They are so far. But Mars and Venus are so close, and Mercury and Saturn are so close. So gradually, if we move further on, visually they are, see, now you see Sun and Jupiter are in so close vicinity. So till the, yeah, now it's moved away from its vicinity. So it is till the 27th of March that we find this. Okay, so it is now away. Now let me share with you what Surya Sidhanta is trying to convey. I'll just share the screen. Where is it? Just give me a moment. I'll just share with you because I want to really, you know, share that how it actually looks like in the sky. Okay, Surya Sidhanta. Okay, so here we go. So live sessions are like that. No editing. Okay, so now you see this is Surya Sidhanta. As per Surya Sidhanta, I am sharing with you the meaning of, I hope it is visible. Okay, so now you see, if, you know, any planet which is in the vicinity of this, you know, Sun, the orbs, we have to see the orbs. Now, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn. Whenever Jupiter, Mars, Saturn are at the longitude which are greater than Sun, then they are setting in the west. And when they are less, then they're rising in the east. Likewise, Venus and Mercury when retrograding. So the Moon, Mercury, Venus having swifter motion go to their setting in the east and less longitude than the Sun. When greater, then they are rising in the west. So this is what is about the outer planets and the inner planets. There's a difference between that. So you must understand this. The chart that I just showed you, that is going to be also in explaining that what I just told you. Okay, so this is what you can just go through this Surya Siddhanta. It is like calculation is there, the orbs are there, and how, you know, the degree wise, how they are going to be visible through the, you know, on the west side or the east side, sunrise time or sunset time. So the planets are, you know, the as per their longitudes. So you must see it's the eclipse on the basis of the ecliptic point, you know, we get the degrees and the their distance between each other. So this is why I showed you. This is very important. Now I will be quickly taking up the sign wise prediction. I hope you have understood. I'll just share with you one more thing, that it is going to be not a good you know, kind of a combination, because it is going to be giving some problems in your you know, day-to-day life also. Because Jupiter, as I said, you know, if you have a very strong Jupiter in your chart and it's going combust in the sky, so definitely it is going to impact you in the area where Jupiter is seated. So you have to be careful. Don't make any kind of decisions related to losing righteousness and taking a wrong path. Right now, you know what will happen? You will be losing the dharma, because the dharma path is what is Jupiter about. And when you lose your dharma, you lose everything, remember. So Moon in 12 degrees orb gets combust, Mars at 17 degrees, Mercury at 14 degrees of Sun, and Jupiter at 11 degrees of Sun, Venus 10 degrees, and Saturn at 15 degrees gets combust. Now, combustion of Jupiter will make you pass through a phase of spiritual growth, and you will, you should actually be going through that, and respect your elders, serve the elders, donate at the orphanages if you can, or you can just go to the places where you can serve the needy also. It's going to be really helpful. And do not attribute, this combustion, this attributes to adharma. So do not follow that path. If at all you do, then you know what happens. Okay, it's not going to be that good. So now I will be explaining what exactly is this going to be impacting us all, the 12 ascendants. So as far as Aries people is concerned, you will be working at your workplace. You can have some problems with your colleagues, with your people at the place of work. Let me share the screen first so that you can check also. 1 second. I'll just start with the Aries. All right, so for Aries natives, you can see this is going to be, the time is, 1 second. Yeah. So sorry for this, I just stopped. So Jupiter and Sun are going to be together in Aquarius. For Aries natives, this combination is happening in your 11th house. So you can have some complications with your co-workers, with your seniors also, with authoritative figures. There can be some, work that you have to be doing forcibly. Because Jupiter is not a planet of work. He's a guru. He wants to talk about spirituality, and he gets distracted when he's assigned some jobs which are worldly jobs. So right now you will be making less profits, and you will be having some complications with your friends also. The best would be go and visit some charitable institutes, light diya in the direction of Jupiter, that is towards the east, northeast direction. You should light the diya lamp in the evening. It will definitely help you. In case you are having some complications and you're not getting along well with your parents, with your seniors, with your bosses, this is the time to actually work through that as well. Okay, otherwise there will be some complications that you have to go through. So it's better that you make the best use of this time. Okay, and chart is not visible. Just a moment. Yeah, now it will be visible. So for Aries natives, this is the reading. And in case you are having some kind of plans for, a change in job or something, or marriage plans, so you have to wait for this Jupiter to come out of this vicinity. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus natives, Jupiter and Sun are going to be together in your 10th house zone, and it is going to be giving you some kind of complications at the place of work. You will be not satisfied at the place of work. There will be some unsatisfactory kind of an environment at the place of work. Suddenly you have to change the job place, or you are not getting promotion. You feel that kind of frustration at this moment. If you're running your own business, then this can be that you are facing a recession, loss of profits, not making that kind of enough profits also. Suddenly, you feel that you're not being you feel that you're not at a good place. Also, this is the time when, you will have, because Jupiter is also the lord of your 8th. So suddenness, it will give you some suddenness also. There can be that there is some kind of unexpected change that you can undergo, and that will not be that very sound or that very favorable for you. Okay, you might face a lot of like unwarranted expenditures also, because Jupiter is the lord of your 11th as well, and it is in the 12 places away, so there is a lot of losses or a lot of expenditures. So cut down on your expenditures, and that will be better for you. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, this transit is happening over your 9th house, and Jupiter is the lord of the 7th and 10th also. So this is the time when you will be having some, maybe visiting a religious place you want to visit, but you're not able to. Your journeys or distance, your travels, they're going to be dissatisfactory. You will not be that happy, disappointed. You will feel that, whatever endeavors you are doing, whatever you're doing, wherever you are investing, you're feeling that this is not working. There can be some losses through the partners also. You have to be careful. And the best remedy for you is, because you have to do the remedies when Jupiter is combust, you should do the danam. You should donate. If at all you can donate something related to Jupiter, like some yellow goods, or yellow lentils, or some kind of turmeric, if you can apply on your forehead, before starting your day. You can donate jaggery also. So this will definitely give you that that comfort zone, that some relief also. If at all you have to do any chants, you should do Vishnu Sahasranam. You should hear Vishnu Sahasranam. That is also very helpful. In case you are in a business, you have to improve your business in a righteous manner. Do not take any kind of path which Jupiter doesn't like. Jupiter is a righteous planet. You are going to be doing things which are correct and right, and not the ones which are going to lead to the wrong path. You can have some dissatisfaction at the place of work also. And if at all you're going to be tying a knot, you should avoid right now, because Jupiter doesn't like to do things which are, religious ceremonies when it is combust. It's far from, it is not visible. A good planet, when it's not visible, it's not going to be giving us that grace, that blessing. So that is the reason, it's like, when it's like, somebody is on the stage, some powerful personality is on a stage, and somehow, there is a small actor or a small artist with that big personality. So definitely it's not going to, he's not going to get that attention, the kind of attention the bigger artist is getting. It's similar to that. Okay. Also, you must actually donate to the orphanage, or you should start teaching for free. You should teach somebody, and you will feel a little relieved. Okay, coming to Cancer sign. For Cancer natives, this transit is happening over your 8th house, Sun and Jupiter. So this is a negative place, so minus, minus, plus. Jupiter, being a pious planet, exalts in your sign. So going to the 8th house, and, Asta also, this will be positive for you. Health issues, whatever you were facing, you will get relief from that. In case you were having complications in your business, you will definitely be flourishing. And financially, you will be doing little better now, because Jupiter is in the negative house, in the Dusthana, and Lord of the 6th. So definitely good for your health. If at all you have to initiate any kind of treatment, so this will be good for you. For student natives, it is a little tough time because Jupiter is the Karaka for attaining knowledge, acquiring knowledge also. So this will give you some kind of delays and frustrations at in a competition, or if you're sitting for an exam. So it can give you some kind of delays and frustrations there, here and there as well. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Leo. For Leo natives, this transit is happening over your 7th house, and Jupiter is combust, Jupiter being the lord of your 8th also, 5th also. So it is not considered to be that good for your children. Maybe they are going to be sitting for some competition. They have to really work hard. If at all you're having any kind of health issues, this is a good time for you. You will feel little better. You will get support from the people around you. You definitely need that, and you will. But seniors will disappoint you. Authoritative figures, you will not have that good connection with. You can maybe face some kind of losses or recession in the business. It's not a right time to start any business, shift to a new place, or start any new job, or get into any kind of partnership, or get into a marriage-like relationship also. Initiation of anything is not considered to be good. Any religious task is a big no-no during this time. Avoid. All right. And the best remedy for you is that listen at least to the Vishnu Sahasranam, hear it, and absorb it. Because if you can't chant Vishnu Sahasranam yourself, then you should listen to it. Or you can do Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om chant. If at all you have a Jupiter Dasha also. These 32 days, you can do that specially, along with the chants that you're doing already. Okay. And add Om towards the end. You should just close the chants also. I always say that if you're starting with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, then you have to add Om so that it gets closed. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. For Virgo natives, this transit is happening over your 6th house, and this is getting Asta in a Dusthana, basically. Sun is powerful here. So any kind of pressure from the seniors is actually not bearable. You will be getting a lot of, complications in the work. Maybe there is a change that you were not anticipating that will happen. And you will have maybe, if you are running your own business, then there are chances of loss also during this time. So it's after all Sun, which is the Lord of the 12th. And it's combusting this Jupiter, which is the Lord of your 4th and 7th. So the happiness quotient is missing. Not a good time to purchase any kind of property or vehicles. You should not do that also. And if at all you have to go in for some marriage, marital knot, you should avoid at least for this month. You can fix it up, but you should not take up any kind of religious ceremonies during this time. And in business partnership, you have to be careful, before doing anything big, investing big, you should actually propitiate some gods. You can be more charitable right now. You can just donate medicines. For you, it is very good remedy. You should donate from time to time medicine to the leper patients. You can donate medicine to the blind or the ones who have eyesight issues. You should donate, and it'll and be more charitable. Teach the underprivileged children. That is also going to help you. So, but don't worry, things are going to get better after 32 days. Do the Vishnu Sahasranam, do the Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya chant. It'll really help you. And close it with Om. Okay, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Libra. For Libra natives, Jupiter being a pious planet, not a friendly planet, getting Combust is definitely positive for you, because Jupiter, Libra people are bent upon luxurious lifestyles. They're very happy with the harmony and sensual. They're very sensual also. So when Jupiter is Asta, Jupiter is trying to tame your lustful nature. So when it gets Asta, it's not going to do that. So you're going to be flourishing in your business, in your work, in your partnership, in your relationships also. This is definitely a positive time, and it's happening in your 5th house. So maybe progeny on cards, childbirth, but it is definitely going to be a difficult time for the student natives. Maybe they are going to be having some, problems in their subjects. They are picked up. Maybe they are not able to choose the subjects. They are not being that very wise, and then they repent later. So you have to be really careful during this transit when you have to make decisions regarding your education. I would suggest that take help of your seniors, help of your parents, or take advice from the counselor before deciding about your subjects. And control on your expenditures is a must. You can have, because it's the 12th house from the lordship of Pisces where this is happening. So Jupiter, it was, moving towards Pisces, and now it's getting Asta, it's getting Combust, so moving away from the significations of Jupiter. So this will lead to complications, family issues. It can also lead to some kind of financial losses in financials also. But at the same time, your luxurious lifestyle is not going to get impacted. The kind of lust that you have for the worldly things or desires, that is not going to be losing. So you are going to be having, your siblings can have some issues, because it's the Lord of the 3rd which is getting Combust. It's the Lord of your 6th which is getting Combust. So take care of your health. Take care of if you are a diabetic patient, you should be taking more care right now. Liver, fatty liver, or something to do with a high BP. So you have to take care of all those things. You should actually chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om. If at all you want to propitiate and make Jupiter happy. Otherwise, you can simply, donate things on Friday, which are white in color. That will enhance your Venus. So you need to have one pious planet enhancing, their significations. So make your Venus strong. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this transit is happening over your fourth house zone. So fourth house is the house of happiness. And for Scorpio natives, this is a friendly graha. Friendly graha getting Combust because it's the, ruler of the trine and the Kendra coming together. It's a very beautiful transit otherwise. It's the Dharma Trikona lords which are getting connected. Dharma, soul is Dharmatma, as we say. So it's a pious soul, but when they come together, it is like, not a good time because Jupiter's significations are getting overshadowed by the sun's presence. So you may face problem at home front, with the people at your home. You are changing the house and you're not happy with it, or maybe unexpectedly you have to change the place where you are, your place of abode, and that is not a very favorable place or favorable decision. You have to be very wise and very careful if you have to make decisions regarding purchasing of property, purchasing of land, purchasing of vehicle also. It can also lead to some complications with your motherland in your motherland, or you can have some distant relationship with your mother. So take care of your mother's health also. And this can also lead to some stocks market, which is going to be, if you have invested some money, you can incur some losses. So be careful about those as well. Your spouse's health also you have to be taking care of. It can be giving some complications here and there to your spouse or your partner also. Being the second lord, getting Combust, savings deplete. So take care, keep a check on your savings. Your speech can get rough. So take care while conversing with people, especially your family members. Okay, you should be doing Vishnu Sahasranam, hear Vishnu Sahasranam, do Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namah chant, Om chant, and also Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om. This chant you must do 108 times every day, at least for these 32 days. And you should also do Hanuman Chalisa from time to time. You should on Tuesdays and Saturdays especially. Okay, it will be good for your health. And for student natives, yes, this is not a good place because you will get confused and you will be maybe spending on things which you actually, you planned for something else and you're spending on something else. You're buying books, but you're not buying books which are of use. So think logically and then, take decisions. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this transit is happening over your third house. Third house is not a good place for Jupiter because Jupiter is a Soumya Graha. Soumya Grahas in the third house don't do well because they are not the courageous ones. So Sun, Saturn, Mars, they are very good in the third house for that reason. As a matter of fact, Mercury also. But Jupiter and Venus, they don't do good because they lose their courage, their willpower here. So when Jupiter is Combust, you will have willpower. You will have enhanced willpower to do things. You're going to be in the world. You're going to be communicative. You're going to be having financial gains. So it is not bad transit for all. So this will give you some appreciation at the place of work also. With the authorities, you will have, but you will be, following a very different path, not the ritualistic path, the conventional path that Jupiter follows. Jupiter people are very, very, I would say, religious kinds, spiritual kinds. So when they are supposed to bow down because of, in front of the wrong people, so it is not the Jupiterian trait, of course, but you can't help it because you need to be in the world. You need that support from the people around you. So you will do anything. So that kind of a mindset happens. But yes, it is something which is for the time being. So if you have to do something in a favor to somebody, that's okay, for the time being. But yes, this is not a good time for if you are thinking of profit making, if you are into stocks and all, then this is not the time. And also purchasing of land, property, vehicle, not a good period. If you want to tie a knot, not a good period. So just avoid for at least 32 to 40 days time, I would suggest, because plus minus also we should take, because the orb is 11 degrees or plus minus. So we should wait. You should Especially for Sagittarius, it's required that you do Vishnu Sahasranam and the chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om chant 408 times for 32 days specially. Start and then, end it on the 32nd or 33rd day. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, this is happening in your second house. Second house is the house of food, family, finances, and you are going to be eating something which is going to give you problems in your stomach region, in your digestive system. They can be that you are acidic and you eat acidic foods or sweets, as a matter of fact. So you have to be careful. You might become very much inclined to have savories more now. That is also quite likely with Jupiter getting combust. Jupiter is sweets and Sun is not. Sun is salt. So you might just become like that. But at the same time, you have to be really worried about your financials, because you are, in a way, you're going to be having more expenses maybe on your siblings, on your friends. You're going to be spending unnecessarily, and you will face a lot of wrath of this. So just avoid. And in case you are expecting that kind of cooperation from your co-workers or your bosses, so this will give you a little bit of tough time. You will feel dissatisfied at the place of work. You're running out of your business. You're not able to earn. The resources are running out, because this is the house of resources also. So you have to be very careful about your financials. Right now is the time you should actually think more about less expenditures and more savings. How you do it, it's up to you. And of course, there can be that you take up a road trip, or air trip, and it's delayed, or there is some complications or frustration, while traveling. You're not getting the right, maybe the flight is delayed, or when you're traveling, you run out of fuel and you're stranded, something like that. Read between lines. It can be something similar to that. It's not necessary that this only will happen, but something to do with your travels and all that will suffer, because it's the Lord of the third also, and the 12th also. So foreign settlement is not a good idea for at least this time. If you're planning to leave the country and go, postpone if you can. Otherwise, you can start doing the chants and do the danams. You can do the danam at the donations in the charitable institutes. You can donate to the children orphanage or old age homes or hospitals. This will be really good. You can donate, you can serve. You can go and physically serve there. That is going to really help you. If at all you want any benefit out of these transits, you should be doing things which are going to be helpful to you, rather than just being selfish and not just don't close yourself up. Just be for the people. Do something. Don't be more selfless. That is also a good remedy for you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, this transit is happening over your first house, and this is going to be giving you some problems related to your own recognition. It's lopa. It's looked. Jupiter is astangata. It's not visible. That means you will be doing everything, but somebody else will take eat the cake and have it as well. Somebody else will reap the results. The fruits will not be in your favor. You are putting the effort, but you're not getting recognition. So all that is going to be giving you a lot of frustration during this time. You have to be prepared, and do not at any cost, try to change the job. You will be having obstacles. You will be frustrated. There will be some crisis in your business also, but do not at any cost leave it. Do not leave it and get, in the middle. So this is the time when you should actually be working through your work right now in a righteous path. You have to take the right road. You don't take that shortcut and then, you land up into, when Jupiter rises, what happens? It will be a negative thing for you then, because you didn't do when times were tough. You did not, what happens? We lose our righteousness at the time when it is required the most. So do not at any cost get influenced by the ones who are going to lure you to do something which is, going to, put you in that spot where you lose the righteousness. Don't do that. Don't leave what you are. Don't leave the significations of Jupiter. Stick by them. They are, the beneficence of Jupiter, because Jupiter is going to rise. It's not that it's permanently going to get Asta, right? So wait for the right time, and then take care of the expenditures also. Savings can deplete during this time. It will be really a frustrating phase for you, but definitely you will get the relief. Do the Vishnu Sahasranam, do Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om chant, donate right now, donate to the orphanage. If you can't do it, teach for free to the people. You can, whatever your knowledge is, just donate it, just share it with people. And if you can, if you don't have that kind of resources where you can, or do it online, register yourself in some institute, and then you start teaching. It should not be for the time being that you need it and you did it. No, it has to be for a longer period, because this is going to be in the next sign also going to get combust, because Jupiter's sign Sun will be entering next month. So you must be doing all these remedies for a longer period. Not a good time for investing, because Jupiter, being the lord of the 11th, is getting combust. So you will not be able to make any profits from the investments that you've already made, or it is going to be a loss situation. So do not invest heavily right now. And in stocks, crypto, all that you should be very careful about. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is the last one, Pisces. For Pisces natives, this can be a little frustrating period for you, because Jupiter is the lord of the Lagna, lord of the 10th in the 12th house. So you will be getting into some wrong business, or you will be meeting some wrong people who will be some wrong people who will be putting you into, they'll be pushing you to take a wrong step. So do not at any cost fall prey to the people who are who seem to be your friends, but they are not. There can be problems and complications in relationship also. There can be complications with your seniors at the moment. Your personality, what exactly are you? You're going to be losing out on that. You are not able to understand what's happening with you. Suddenly you will feel that the things are not moving in the direction that you wish to. You're not this way. You are not going to be getting that kind of support from your own people. You will feel that, oh my God, where am I? What alien world I am in? So that kind of a situation you're going to go through. Your health, you have to take care of your health also. But at the same time, there's always a saving grace. You must at any cost, start donating. Donate at hospitals, serve the needy, serve the leper patients. You should donate to the old age homes, orphanages during this time. Some charitable NGOs or charitable institutions, you should actually donate there. It is definitely going to be giving you some joint pains, some problems and complications in your in your legs, in your thighs. So you should actually go in for some retreat, yoga, and break that daily routine that you're following. Just do something about your health also. Pay attention. You need that seclusion right now. You need that seclusion for contemplating and look at the bigger picture. It's definitely going to help you. All right. So take care. And I'm sure this is going to help you. And especially for the student natives, you should not travel right now for higher education. If you can postpone buying, purchasing of property, land, vehicles, all that, and religious ceremonies, you should avoid doing during this time. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om chant for 108 times for 32 days you have to do. It is good for you, okay, because it is Jupiter ruled sign as well. All right, so this is it for all the 12 ascendants and the zodiac signs. I just wanted to do it fast. And I also want to tell you that I'm going to be taking up on the 22nd. There is a live session which is going to take place, and I will be requesting you to post your birth details only on that day, on that very moment, 9:30 p.m. India time. It's going to take place. And I will be live, and I'm going to be sharing with you the screen the way I share every time. And I will be doing your horoscope. I'll be taking up only one sphere of life, maybe your career, your marriage, your relationship, whatever, children, but just one question at a time, please. Okay. And do not post right now. I'm not going to be taking the questions right now. Thank you so much for watching me live right now and making time. I wish you all a very happy, I will not say it's a good transit though, but yeah, may Lord Vishnu help us all sail through the complications and the problems that we are in because of this transit. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.